All right, we got the Camillus US knife. I think some people call it the demo knife. There's a lot of videos on YouTube about this that are going to be way more informative than this one, but I just want to show it. And I don't know if Camillus, stand by. So I don't know if Camillus still makes this knife. I'm kind of thinking the Camillus knives are no longer made in the US. This one is Camillus 1998. And it's made in the US, but I think the new ones are they're still making knives, but they're made overseas, which probably means China or something like that. China. But you can still get these on eBay. I got this on eBay, I think a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. I also have this guy here. So this one's been running my personal pack, and I've had this one in my fire pack. They kind of go back and forth too. And this one is actually hollow ground. I don't know if you'll be able to tell that. We can go through the specs here, and they're both like very similar and different. But apparently 3 1/4 inch blade on these, and it's about the same as this. Handle is 3.625, it says on the website. Now, actually, off the website, you can still get these knives. I think they're still made in the US, I'm pretty sure, from Colonial Knives. So if you look up Colonial Knives online, you'll be able to kind of navigate through their website, but you'll come across this eventually. And you can still buy them. I think they're around $80. And they look like exactly like this. And I think Camillus was one manufacturer of these knives, and I think there's others. Maybe Colonial back in the day made them as well. Imperial Knives maybe. And then I'm not sure. I'm not really that knowledgeable on it. But you can buy this knife in this form with the stainless steel. You can still buy this with the stainless steel scales. And then I think they came in like probably plastic, you know, kind of like a Cub Scout. Yeah. Okay, got interrupted by the radio there. Anyway, so we'll go through the parts. It's a cool knife. Kind of like I was saying the other day, I did a video on this one. This one's a little bit more refined, but this one gets the job done as well. Plus, it's got this sweet metal bail on it. I actually like that a lot. So, got this blade, 3 1/4, hollow ground, drop point. Pretty good all around utility knife blade shape. Next, got the can opener, screwdriver, thumb nick. And this one does not have a wire stripper on it, but that's a good bottle opener and a good screwdriver. And you can kind of compare it with the old victorinox there. Maybe. See how we can do this. So this one's actually good. It's got a little bit more reach. I use this on my ski bindings. It's great. Okay. Okay, next is the can opener. No screwdriver on this, but pretty mean little thing you could probably use for multiple. You could probably use that to puncture stuff. And it even says can opener on it. And these knives were issued, I don't think they are anymore, but issued to US military folks. You know, I get that to focus there. Get that out of the sun. Maybe it'll focus. I can't even tell. Anyway, it does say can opener on it. And it's a good can opener. I can't say I like it as much as the Victorinox one. This one seems just a little, like I've said, refined. But this one does the job. No complaints. Next is the awl. And it's got a nice little, kind of a sharpened beveled edge on it. Kind of chisel ground. A lot like the Victorinox here. And also has kind of a little screwdriver tip on it. Like kind of a fine tip. And it's beveled as well. So it's I can't really use it for anything, but yet. It's a good piercer, though. Kind of same thing. Got to sew something up. This will punch holes in it. Canvas, leather, whatnot. But I think that these are somewhere in the range of 3.5 ounces. It kind of lists it a little bit lighter than the victorinox, but I mean, it's within like a 1/4 ounce difference, I think, and I can't tell the difference. Especially when I pick them up in both in the same hand. But this is a good little knife. And it's cool because it's made in America. Old design, old school, and they kept making them. I'm not sure when they stopped making these Camillus themselves. Like I said, Colonial Knives still makes them. You can still get them, and they have some other interesting kind of military spec models on their website. Kind of overpriced, in my opinion, for all of it, but some interesting things. Because they sell them right out of off their website. I don't know if Colonial still sells, because they have cool switchblades. But they're kind of overpriced really for what you get, because I think they're all like 440A steel, I think, for most of their knives, which is, it's fine. It's good. It's nice and stainless. You can sharpen it. It gets sharp, easy to sharpen. Just not high quality modern steel. Also, like the finishing on these is pretty rough. Let's see, which one was it? You can kind of see machine marks. Because this knife is pretty much brand new. I don't think I've pretty much put a whole lot of scratches on it. Just kind of comes from the factory that way. It's been riding around the pack, so I put some scratches into it, and it's no big deal. But you can see machine marks around these rivets. Like I said, no big deal. And then kind of the finishing where the springs are, a little rough. But you know what? Everything fits. So it's kind of cool. They weren't about making them pretty. They're just about making them solid, workable, and then getting them out to the troops. So I like it. So I recommend, if you can hunt one of these down on eBay that's in good shape or brand new, pick one of them up. And then, of course, the Pioneer X. One thing that this has that this one does not is it does have scissors. That's the X model. Now, if you get did I say Pioneer? Is that what it is? Yeah, Pioneer X. If you get just the regular Pioneer model or the Soldier, it does not have the scissors. It just has everything that this has, no scissors, but in the victorinox form. So either one's going to get the job done. Like I've said, I think this is a little bit more refined. I prefer it, but this one's neat for sure. So anyway, hope you all have a good one.